Right, buddy, it's game day for Manchester United. These are the 5 things to expect from Manchester United's game versus Ipswich. We'll be talking about what to expect from the game, what Amram said about Højlund, and much more. So don't forget to leave a like. Let's get straight into listeners. The must-win game is a relegation 6-pointer. Ipswich are in 18th. The first thing we always talk about is the changes I would make to the team. Now, listen, there's always going to be changes. I think there's some changes that are always enforced. Some changes that I think need to happen. So I'm going to run you through my team. Onana's going to keep his spot in goals. Listen, people have been talking about starting Bayinda. I don't think he's even fit at the moment anyway, so I'll just keep Onana in goal. Back three, I'm going to go Euro on the left, Maguire and De Ligt on the right. I'll explain my reasoning. I think De Ligt looks way more comfortable on the right than the left. Mazraoui, I want to give him a rest because he had that sort of knee potential injury there, so just as a precaution, put him on the bench. Then De Ligt, as I said, is much better on the right. You want De Ligt on the right, Maguire in the middle. I don't really like De Ligt and Maguire playing in the same back three, but you have to keep one and you have to keep both of them in at this time because Martinez is out, Mazraoui's out potentially. So yeah, that's what's going to happen. I'm going to put Euro on the left because I think Euro is more comfortable there. He's played there before, and I think on that side he's looked pretty decent. But listen, Ipswich have got a threat. In midfield or in the wing backs, I'm going to go Delo and Dorgu. They're going to be our back five. Then into midfield, I'm going to go Bruno and Ugarte. I think we want to see Bruno deeper. I know he's more of an impact close to goal, but you need him to dictate play from deep. I don't want him dropping too deep, but he needs to be able to track the runners as well of Ipswich. Two inside 10, I'm going Garnacho and Xerxes. And listen, is it going to be Chidi? Is it going to be CHIDO, OBI, or is it going to be Højlund? Probably going to be Højlund, but I would love to see Chidi OBI get a start. So yeah, that's my team. They're the changes I would make. Euro comes in for Mazraoui. You take Casemiro out for Bruno, and you bring Garnacho in for Casemiro, and that would be the changes I would make. Let me know your thoughts. Now, the second thing, United's threat. I think in a game like this, it's going to be Bruno dictating play from deep. I think we are expected to have a lot of possession. But more than anything, I want to see Manchester United win. I think Bruno Fernandes has been a catalyst. He's got big goals and assists for Manchester United. He was very creative from deep against Everton. He did kind of inspire the win. So you want to see a performance from him in today's game. I think it's way important to see a performance by the whole team rather than an individual. But I think Bruno is a catalyst. I think utilising Dorgu down that side, whether it's Garnacho in the left hand, Xerxes, Bruno, whoever, you need to be watching his overlaps because he is always on the run to make those overlaps. And there's something that works so well for Manchester United. So Dorgu would be there. I think he's another player who's been fantastic in a very, very poor Manchester United side. I want to see Delo get up the pitch as well. Delo, for me, he's had very good spells at right back. He's not in the greatest form right now, but getting him up and down the pitch is needed. Put crosses into the box. You want to see him attack his fullback and put crosses in for whoever's up front. I think crosses are really important, especially when we're not creating chances. And I think crosses, utilising the wing backs are very, very important. Go one-on-one. In terms of midfield, you want to see much more compactness. I think Bruno and Ugarte do have a good balance. I think Casemiro just wasn't good enough against against Everton, so I had to keep him on the bench. In terms of in terms of number three, the third thing to expect is an Ipswich threat. We know the qualities that they have. Liam Delap, Amari Hutchinson, Tuanzebe, who's a former United player, very, very good defensively. They've got some other good players as well. They are a decent side. Yes, they are an 18, but listen, when we played them in that first game for Amram, they were on top of it for large parts. They've beaten Chelsea this season, they've beaten Spurs away this season. They have got a decent away form, and now United will see at home. That is more or less a disadvantage for us at this point. We'll lose the next 4 of our 5 games are at home. But listen, Ipswich, very good players. It's going to be tough for Maguire to keep out Liam Delap, Hutchinson. They have got some goals in them, they've got legs, they've got energy. And we United look pretty lethargic. We need to be on it from minute 1. Now the fourth thing, I just want to see a performance by Manchester United where we go out and show that we can win. They're a relegation side. Yes, we're not far above them, but still we should be looking to win this game. Manchester United are a team who, yeah, they're short on confidence. Yes, we're not playing well, but I think if you can get a performance, get a reaction from the players, because the first 65 minutes against Everton was awful, and you want to see it from the start. Manchester United go out, put in a solid performance, and really show what we can do. We've seen it before. Amram's talked about more time on a training ground. You want to see the patterns of play. We don't want to be lethargic. Get into the game early. Start from minute 1. Start how you mean to go on. And that's ultimately what I want to see. And the fifth and final thing, the result. Listen, we're going to concede, aren't we? I mean, I don't remember the last time we kept the clean sheet. we concede goals for fun, and whether that's individual errors, we just need to be on top of it, and just most importantly see a performance and get the win. Two things which have been very difficult for Manchester United to do. Now I'm going to go 2-1 win. I think it's going to be tight. I think Amorim knows exactly how to beat the Ipswich side. They have got good players. I think at home we always concede. I think in terms of goal scorers, I want to see Højlund, Bruno get some goals. Xerxes, you want to see players get some goals. But listen, it's going to be a very, very tough game. Ipswich are a top side. They score goals, they create chances. And yes, they got thrashed in their last game against Spurs, but I don't think they deserve to be where they are in the table. They are a very, very decent team, and McKenna, he's very, very attention to detail. He has them playing some very high pressing football from the start. And I think if United, we've seen it before, we're probably going to go a goal down, and we need to start. The main thing for Manchester United in this game is start from minute 1 and go for it. But let me know your thoughts. They've been the 5 things to expect.